Hello, good morning. How are you? How was the class? So, how was the last time lectures? I hope it's clear. We are going to continue from where we stopped last time. We are in week 2. As you have seen from the screen, this program is powered by Experiential Computers, prepared by Abu Marjai. And we are still under sorts. Last time you see different types of sorts, single sort, similar sort, and so on and so on. So today we are going to continue. We are going to look into this rationalization of sorts. As I have told you earlier, rationalization is another method of simplifying sorts. So let us look into this note. Rationalization is a method of simplifying a fraction having a sort either as its denominator or as both the denominator and numerator, such that it can be written without a sort in its denominator. When you have a sort in form of a fraction, when I say fraction, you know what is fraction? Fraction is like 1 over 2, 2 over 3. So in this form, the sort in the denominator can either be a singular, mixed, or compound sort as shown above, as we have seen before. A sort can be turned into a rational number by multiplying it with its conjugates. For this reason, this process is often referred to as rationalization of the denominator. Rationalizing the denominator. You know what is denominator? The number, when you say 2 over 3, then that 3 is a what? Denominator. The 2 is what? Numerator. What you mean is that to simplify a fraction sort having a sort as a denominator, we multiply it by numerator and denominator by that conjugate of the denominator. You will see the examples below. By seeing this, a all over root of b is equal to a all over root of b. You multiply the conjugate, the numerator, that is the conjugate of b, that is root b. You are going to multiply both sides. You see, a plus a times root of b, it will give you a root b all over what? B. This square root cancel the square root, remain what? B. Also the second one, the same time as the first one. You see, we are going to look into these examples. Example 1. Write each of the following words as complete square root, that is root of a. When they say complete square root, we don't need the answer to be like 2 root 2 or 3 root something or 3 root 4, any number. We mean the answer is supposed to be in what? Single sort, that is root a. For example, to say root 5 a, root of a, root 10 root of 2. You see the solution here is 10 root 2 is equal to, you are going to square what? The 10. Square the 10 times what? 2. 10 square to give you 100 times root 2. 100 times 2 to give you what? 200. You see, it's a complete sort here. Single sort. It is a single sort since it doesn't have any number. It has only one. Then example 2. 7 root 3. 7 root 3. Solution. The same as number 1. 7 root 3 is equal to 7 square. You should square 7, which will give you what? 49. 49 times root of 3, it will give you 147. You can use calculator to press this one. Then you should move to another one. This one is very, very simple. Is that clear? Express the following in the simplest possible form. You see, this one is unlike the first one. This one, you are going to leave your answer as a root b, not single one, as example 1. This one is differ from example 1. So we have a root 27. Solution. Root 27 is the same thing as what? 9 times 3. 9 times 3, it will definitely give you what? 27. You see, we break our 27 by what? 3. Then square root of 3. The square root of 9 times square root of 3. We are going to square what? The 9 as 3. 3 square, it will give you what? 9. Then this square cancel this square. It will remain what? Only 3. You have what? 3 times root 3, which is at the same time as what? 3 root 3. Is that clear? The square root cancel this square, this power 2. Cancel the square root. Remain only 3. So our final answer is what? 3 root 3. Is that clear? So let us look to another example. 96. The same thing as example 1. 96. We divide our 96 by what? 16 times 6. It will give you what? 96. Then you should break our 16 here. 4 square, it will give you what? 16. Then you should cancel this square by the square root. This power 2. 4 power 2. The 2 cancel square root. Remain what? 4. 4 times root 6. It will definitely give you what? 4 root 6. Do you get it? I hope it is clear. From example 1 and 2, they are all the same. Huh? So let us move to the third one, which is root 44. 4 times 11, you see, it will give you what? 44. Then 4 square, the square cancel the square, times 2. The square cancel the square root, remain what? 2 times 11, which is 2 root 11. D. I hope it's clear. Root of 250. You see, you break our 250 by what? 25 times 10. It will definitely give you what? 250. Then 25 times root of 10. 5 squared will give you what? 25. Then square cancel this power. The power there is what? 2. Square cancel 9 times 3. 9 times 3, it will definitely give you what? 27. You see, we break our 27 by what? 3. Then square root of 3. The square root of 9 times square root of 3. We are going to square what? The 9 as 3. 3 square, it will give you what? 9. Then this square cancel this square. It will remain what? Only 3. You have what? Cancel the square root. remain only 3. So 4 with 6. Do you get? I hope it's clear. The square times 2. Square cancel the square root, remain 1 2. Very simple. Not simplify such the radical must be expressed in terms of products of the largest surface square, which sometimes difficult to know. When you have a large sort, in order to simplify it in terms of what, if it is difficult to simplify it, you are going to use what this method. For example, if you are 96, you are going to break it into 5, as you are seeing here. Break our 96 by what, 2 and 3. We have 5 to say, then 3. Then you take the first one, 2 times 2, then the second one, 2 times 2, then 2 times 3. 2 times 2 it will give you 4. Is that clear? The same thing as 2 times 3 to give you 6. Then 4 square, 16. 16 times 6, 96. You see the difference between the previous example and this one. This one is large one. Before you go further, you are going to break it into pieces, as you have seen here. So let us look into this multiplication of sort. Example 1. Example, evaluate each of the following. Root 2 times root 2. Root 7 times root 7. Root 24 times root 24. Root minus 1 times minus 1. Solution. Number 1. Root 2 times root 2. You are going to square the 2. Minus 1 square. Square root of 2 square. Remain what? Minus 1. I hope it's clear. So this is an assignment for a task. You can do it by yourself. Simplify each of the following. 3 root 2 times 5 root 8. 10 root 3 times 6 root 3. 2 root 6 times 5 7. You can simplify this one as an assignment. When you last time, I will take it. If you have any problem or any question, you can ask. So you can call it a day for this one. Then